Ottawa Friends of Tibet, OFT, was founded in 1996 by Jeremy and Angela Wangda, and a small group of committed volunteers as a non-political organization dedicated to improving the health, education, and economic conditions of Tibetans and Tibetan refugees in India and elsewhere. In 2001, OFT became a federally registered charity. Our mission is to serve disadvantaged Tibetan children, men and women in India, Nepal, and Tibet, and to increase public awareness and appreciation of Tibetan culture. Some of our objectives are to carry out and support programs that aid communities in Tibet and Tibetan refugees around the world by providing basic necessities such as food, clothing, and shelter to those in dire need, by providing medical care to those in need and carrying out preventative health care programs, and by awarding scholarships and grants to persons residing in such communities to support education and professional training. The Ottawa Friends of Tibet also aims to establish an Ottawa Tibetan Centre to increase awareness and appreciation of Tibetan culture, and to further the understanding of Buddhist philosophy and practice. In consultation with the Central Tibetan Administration in Dharamsala, India, we have decided to concentrate our efforts on two important projects in India and one in Tibet. These projects include the building of a seniors' residence in Kalimpong, India, for destitute elderly Tibetans, and, in cooperation with Child Haven International, the funding of 2 orphanages for Tibetan children, one in New Delhi, India, and one in Tibet, near Lhasa. The Central Tibetan Administration and Ottawa Friends of Tibet have entered into a formal agreement to jointly construct a 50-bed seniors' home in Kalimpong in the West Bengal district of India. Once built, the infrastructure of the facility will be used to initiate and enhance community-oriented development programs. The office of His Holiness the Dalai-Lama in Dharamsala, India, has demonstrated its support for this project by donating the land on which the home will be constructed. The estimated cost of the project is $400,000 Canadian. At a meeting in the summer of 2007 with OFT President Jeremy Wangda, the Central Tibetan Relief Committee offered to match funds of $200,000 Canadian. This means that OFT needs to raise $200,000 Canadian. This shows the urgency of this particular project. The elderly cannot wait too long. The Maitreya Foundation was established to construct a home near Delhi, India, to care for and educate orphaned or destitute children of Tibetan lineage. Dakpa Rinpoche, a Tibetan Lama, is currently in charge of the foundation and the home. At present, there are 22 children under the care of the Maitreya Foundation in the home. Child Haven International provides the main support for the home. Through Child Haven International, OFT contributes between $5,000 and $6,000 annually to an orphanage and school that cares for orphaned or poverty-stricken children in Tibet. There are currently 41 children at the orphanage. The home in Tibet has 2 greenhouses. One with stone walls, and the more permanent of the 2 is used practically all year round. All of us here at Ottawa Friends of Tibet thank you for your help and compassion and your dedication in supporting these projects now and into the future. Here is how to contact us. Ottawa Friends of Tibet, 1098 Karsh Drive, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, K1G 4P9. By phone at 613-738-9871. Website www.oft.ca. Email info@oft.ca.